So the guys at Bait Superstore have just asked me a question because people are sending them messages, which is better, pellets, Skrettings, Coppens. So for my fishing, I would always use a 2mm Skrettings generally for on the feeder, just because they don't stick as much as the Coppens. So now the only exception I have is some venues where I go to where you might only catch like 4 or 5 fish in a whole match, and you're leaving them in for 20 minutes at a time, then I'll quite often switch to a Coppens pellet just because I know it's around that feeder for a bit longer. But certainly if you're getting fish regular and you're looking to cast in and out every couple of minutes, use a Skrettings. For everything else, for 4mm, 6mm, 8mm, I'll use a Coppens. They're just a bit more uniform. The shape, the size tends to be a bit more uniform in them, so they're a bit more consistent with your catapulting. These ones are actually quite dark for Coppens. That's normally the colour of Coppens that you get, the lighter kind of colour, but it just varies with the fish meals they've got at the time. Some fish meals are slightly oilier than others, but yeah, I'll tend to use Coppens, particularly if I'm going to dye down my pellets as well, because they're more consistent. You'll get a more consistent colour. That's easy for you to say. Yep, you'll get a far more easy, consistent colour on them.